to be ineligible before Tony talks to the process?
I don't have it off the top of my head, but I want the team to get it from the report.
Okay, then the attorney can proceed as they verify that.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair, I want to point out that this task force was appointed way back. It must have been in late 2022, just immediately after Excellency took over office. That was way before the decision on Kitale was handed down. Chair, even after the decision in Kitale was handed down, Chair, when we were here before you last year, I think, we had a debate on this matter as well. And Chair, you remember the direction was that, yes, what the court in Kitale said was that the issue of verification as to the viability of bills lies with the audit process. Now, at the time, what the court said is that that has to be done by the external auditor or the internal auditor. Now, our process, and in fact, by the time, the reason why we are delayed in implementing that process at the time was that we were of the view that perhaps now our internal auditor needs to now take it to the OAG. But we got the advisory from here that we could be able to complete that process based on the report that was done by our internal audit department, Chair. That was the process that we went through from a legal point of view, interpreting the decision in Kitale.
So, do you have the figure for what was ineligible?
Yes, Chairman. What was ineligible was 1,094,796.
1 billion?
94,796.
So, from where you sit as a CEO, because I think we are in agreement that there is no other institution or body that is better suited to determine what is eligible and what is ineligible at the county level, beside the governor, with the oversight of the Office of the Auditor General. So why are we still having this conversation over the 1 billion if your processes have established that they are not valid claims?
We have made it very clear. We have made the report public. So those who continue to, this I just mentioned in the context of some of the people who may still be claiming to be having pending bills, yet they know very well that when they go through the report is voluminous and public. Everybody who submitted their claim is in that report. And the reason for ineligibility is also given. So we are not entertaining any ineligible costs. I only mentioned it in the context of some people who are still agitating, but on the basis of ineligible bills. But according to us as a government, the bills that we have are the ones that were declared eligible by the committee and our internal audit processes, as was guided by this committee. Thank you.
Okay, Senator Vice Chair.
Yeah, Chair, my question would be to the governor on the challenges of not paying these pending bills. The list that is provided here is a list of eligible pending bills. I'm looking at the list, Chair, and I'm looking at some very small figures dating back in 2023. Like there are some small mechanics who run garages, like it's not paginated, but it is in...
is it in the payment plan or in the outstanding...
in 5B.
5B, outstanding list?
Yes, in the outstanding list. Now that it's not paginated. I will not verify you the actual page.
They are raw numbers.
But there's a garage called Gamba Motors Garage, which incurred a bill on 30th October 2023 for a motor vehicle repair, and they're supposed to be paid 8,944. 8,944. This must be a Juakali mechanic. Up to now, he or she has not been paid. The next one is Vene Auto Spares and Services. He's supposed to pay 362,000. And so many others, 45,000, you know. Governor, what is the challenge? Because in this year under consideration, we had met our revenue target in terms of on-source revenue. And so in the subsequent year, we would have done even budgets, supplementary budgets, and paid these people. These are very poor people in Homabay. What is the challenge here, Governor?
Governor, the small, those very small bills?
Yeah, I agree.
And I believe that these are eligible.
These are
not
eligible
ineligible.
bills.
So there's no question as to their authenticity.
Yes, these are eligible bills and that should have been paid. As you realize, Chairman, through you, we did pay bills up to 642 million in this last year, and the fiscal space only did allow that. What I want to agree with you on is we should prioritize the very small bills and finish with them, which is what we are also trying to do. The very, very small bills, finish with them and you move. The only thing sometimes is a bill like 8,000 should be sorted at the departmental level using departmental operations. So sometimes somebody has processed it, yet it is a bill of 8,000. That means that a department has taken their car to the garage. They have a departmental operation that they should use to clear that kind of bill. So we should prioritize the smaller bills. That is very, very well noted, and that is what we are trying to do. But in this last financial year, we tried to pay the 642. The fiscal space is is a challenge.
And I think this was just a random observation by the senator from Taita Taveta. But if this is a Gamba Motors garage that I know, is the proprietor recently passed on? I think so. So it is very sad that. I hope not. but it's. I mean, so the small claimants really should be prioritized.
I think, Chair, what the governor is saying, I think we should put emphasis on it. I know there could be that challenge of the aging analysis, that yes, it could be little amount of money, but just incurred yesterday, but there's huge amount of money incurred many years ago. But honestly, for small bills like these ones, you could just make a policy that for bills below this amount of money, just clear those bills. You don't have a garage owner, sitting outside your office, claiming to, waiting to be paid 8,000 shillings. When they actually pass on before they even get the money. It's not a good thing.
Senator Vasham, Senator Cherargei?
Chair, I concur with my colleagues, and I think your finance department should at least prepare. I've seen you are prepared how you will pay your pending bills, but why don't they prepare and prioritize the small bills? Because at the end of the day, so that you pay these people who are being owed 40,000 shillings, 50,000 shillings, 8,000 shillings. This governor should 64,000. This was former cleaning, supply of cleaning materials, 64,900 in the schedule that you are provided. What is the long-term solution? Because we don't want governor and all of us who are stakeholders and defenders of the devolution, is that it is very sad that counties have turned now into a graveyard of many businesses. Many people are dying, people are diabetic, they receive pressure. Chair, and I was very saddened to see the contractors from your county being frustrated, Chair. Would it be, Governor, can you become innovative so that we don't see some of these unnecessary sideshows that people have to go to media for their issues to be addressed? So I hope in this financial year, I agree there could be the issue of supplementary budget, the issue of budgeting. But now that you are meeting, I think one of my colleagues have noted the on-source revenue targets, you are meeting them. This should be easy for you to ensure that you dispense of the issue of pending bill. So, Governor, at least when you go back, this, I know most of the contractors in our counties are organized. At least with your finance department, can they give a breakdown and tell them that you need, you know, these are your people, tell them that you need to pay the smaller bills of 64,000, 100,000, then people who are being owed millions and millions of shillings, then they can be paid. Governor, maybe just as an upshot, as of today, because what we are seeing is financial year 2023-22, the response you gave, is it the status of the pending bill of Homabay County as of today? The one, the response that you have given in your statement, or how much is your government being owed? And Chair, I noticed that the governor was opening a brand new county headquarters. Well, is it the contractors complaining part of the people, or the new county headquarters? Has it been paid off in full? Because I really want to know the difference, because we are trying to bring the comparison between, was it Akuba, the man who used to become sick when he was supposed to appear before Park, but you see him in BBI rallies dancing like never before. So I want to know, in this county headquarters, for example, which you have opened and is in public domain, so it is zero, no one is being owed in that. They build and give you the key, so no one owes you. So that we know the difference in terms of the pending bill. I yield, Chair.
Okay, Senator Gataya.
Chair, thank you, Chair. I think I captioned, Chair, talk of somebody, one of the garage owners who recently passed on. I don't know whether it was stress related because of these debts. And I captured the governor talk of departmental structures where these small bills are supposed to be settled. Do you have those structures where maybe you can advance some AIs to departments? Maybe they can sort out small bills instead of, because I don't imagine why a small garage owner in the small suburbs of Homabay would wait for 3 years to be paid 8,000 shillings. I don't know, these people are maybe living on some under mouth.
Governor?
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, starting with Senator Gataya's question on the departmental structures, yes, we advance some AIs to the departments where they're able to pay the small, they should be able to pay the small bills, so that should be possible. And Chairman, the pending bills question, I think it's a national question, and it's a problem that we are facing, that we have to deal with through engaging with our associations, which is what we have been doing continuously, engaging with the association of contractors and continuing to draw plans through which we can pay the bills to the best of our ability. In terms of the county headquarters, it's a current bill. We have an agreement for which we are paying for the county headquarters. It's not a pending bill, it's a current bill, and we have paid quite a bit of it, and we continue to pay for it. It's not a pending bill. Thank you, Chairman.
Yeah, so just to
Chair, maybe before she leaves that, who is this? Why don't you just disclose who financed? Maybe before Wambua you come on board, who financed the construction of the county headquarters? And
Chairman,
would you be kind enough to provide the contract engagement with the provider, whether the financing or financing that did the county headquarters?
there is a substantive issue in this report about the county headquarters, which we are coming to. We can deal with it at that point.
Chair, we can chew the gum as we scale the stairs.
It's okay. We'll end up mixing issues and get lost. So let's.
She can hold that one.
Yes, she can hold that one. We deal with it there. Senator Wambua.
Chair, because I have heard the governor say something very important about our pending bills. And I agree with her that this is a national problem. It's a big problem. So Governor, from where you sit, because you're also a national leader, is this situation getting better or is it getting worse? Any bills are issue?
I think we need a national discussion on the pending bills question. You have the team that was auditing the national pending bills and some that have audited ours. We have made proposals, for example, if we could have even bulk payment to counties so that we are able to sort the pending bills that have, existed, and then we can, over time, on our equitable share, it can be retained so that we can create circulation of money in the economy. I think we have to look at the budget in question and whether we meet our on-source revenue targets according to budget, so that we're able to resolve the issue of the pending bills. It is a big question. I think we are, I don't know, I think we are where we are where we are with it. It's a big question.
Chair, I asked that question